in the green as we speak, so up close to about a third of a percentage point, but a fairly quiet day. And for the week we're ending, at least if things stand where they are, the Nifty is flat for the week, while the mid-cap index is actually down 0.4% as we speak for the last 5 trading sessions. Let's move on and talk about the commodity space. Manisha Gupta joins in with a complete roundup. Manisha, in the red for base metals, in the red for gold?
Oh, well, yes, that is the case, yes. Gold especially, which has continued to decline. We're actually just about 1% up for 2019 now from 3% of gains that we saw in the first quarter. But the base metal prices is something that you should keep an eye on because we haven't seen strong data come in from Germany and Italy. If you look at the factory orders, if you look at the kind of manufacturing numbers that we've seen come in from Germany, the contraction there has been quite deep. The positive is that US is saying that the deal with the China is on cards now, but there are some sticking points still, which is about the tariffs, and the other thing is about the intellectual property theft. So those are a couple of things that need to be sorted. So while we are hearing positives on the US and China trade talks, until a deal is done, it is not done, and that is what is keeping the metals jittery as well. But yet another positive for the metals also is the statement from the Chinese officials saying that they are looking to further stimulus measures in this month itself, and that perhaps is the reason that you are looking at prices in check. So even after that initial profit taking, we have seen some buying come in on the lower side. Chinese markets, of course, are shut, so we didn't see much of an action in Asia, but Europe and US, of course, are dealing with all of these fundamentals. Himanshu Gupta of Globe Capitals now joins us with his strategies on that space. Himanshu, hi, good to have you. What is your sense on the metal prices? So many fundamentals and contradicting ones on that. The strength in US dollar is something that you will have to take in account as well.
Hi Manisha, good afternoon. Well, yes, as you rightly pointed out, there are so many fundamentals, but if you must see, we have seen some kind of strong recovery over the last couple of days ever since the Chinese government have taken the steps. They have initiated the value-added tax cuts, and we have seen strong manufacturing numbers coming in from the US and the Chinese. So I think we have to be very selectively in the entire base metals pack. At one point of time, we have been seeing that LME inventory levels are at the decade lows for zinc and copper. So I think there are some select pockets where we see some value buying, and I think zinc is one of them. So zinc is a recommendation for going long around 224 to 25 odd levels for a target of 228 and maintaining a stop loss below 223. Whereas one counter that's not looking particularly so strong is lead. We have been seeing continuous weakness in the counter, and we expect the further weakness in the coming shorter period of time. So we can expect lead prices slipping to 135, 134 in the short term.
I take your point about zinc prices because we are trading around 13-month highs in the global markets there with the LME stocks at near decade lows. This commodity clearly has been in support, 17% up for 2019 till time. But Himanshu, also come in for the gold prices. The first quarter was a good one. Second hasn't started so well. We've been trading below $1,300 per ounce. And even as India or Maharashtra specifically celebrates New Year, we also have Akshay Tritiya in this month itself. So plenty of cultural or auspicious buying for gold that we might see in India. How are the prices really supporting that?
Well, Manisha, see, clearly from a medium-term perspective, we are in a strong bull trend or an uptrend market as far as gold is concerned. And we have seen a hint of it in the first quarter of this year. But talking about the short-term price movement, we think that we are in a short-term correction, and there is a strong possibility that the prices can test levels of $1,250 in the international markets. So talking about the fundamentals here, I think ever since the central bankers have turned dovish, the longer-term picture still remains intact. And as you rightly pointed, in the immediate short term also, there can be some buying at the lower levels, especially the given of festival demand in the start of the April month is concerned. And on the top of that, we are also seeing some weakness in the rupee. So that all in my sense is that we can see a recovery towards $1,300, $1,305 in the immediate short term on the back of these factors. But eventually we are looking to slip towards $1,250 before any meaningful rebound is seen. So as far as the trading strategy for the MCX is concerned, I think one can go short around 32,000 for a target price of 31,600 over a week's time and maintain a stop loss above 32,200 levels.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much for that, Manisha, as well as Himanshu, for giving us a quick update on the commodity space. Well, we're holding with a gain of around 25 points. We'll wrap up on the show. Stay tuned, though. Business Lunch comes up next.